I am Jaryn Smith. I am 23, and when I was 8 months old, I was diagnosed with spastic diplegia cerebral palsy. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Jaryn coming to you with her first video. Oh my god, y'all, I am so excited because I get to share with y'all my life, man. And this is the first time ever that I'm this confident in who I am to be able to do this. So stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? It's number one, y'all. It's the first video, and I am super excited for what's to come. Now, some of you guys may not know what cerebral palsy is, so allow me just a few seconds to educate y'all. Cerebral palsy is a condition marked by impaired muscle coordination or other disabilities caused by damage done to the brain before or after birth. Before or during birth, I apologize. So basically, I was told that my cerebral palsy could have been caused by a lack of oxygen to the brain, but in all honesty, yeah. I'm starting this clip because I definitely forgot to mention it in the video. While my mother was pregnant, there was nothing abnormal. When they did like the tests and stuff, like to make sure that I was okay in her womb and my position and stuff, the only thing that they detected was that I was breech. So she did have to get a C-section because I was coming feet first. And with that being said, though, like there was no detection as to why I would have cerebral palsy. Like my dad watched my birth, and there was nothing. He told me like nothing was wrong. Like there's no actual cause of my cerebral palsy that they could detect. Now with that being said, like look, I believe in God, and I'm a firm believer that maybe this is just was God's plan, and this was set in stone so that I can live my purpose here on earth. And if that's the case, I'm cool with it, and that's what I'm going with. If anyone asks how I got it, that's my answer. Okay, so let's get back to the video. Cerebral palsy affects development, movement, posture, and it is often accompanied by disturbances of sensation, perception, and behavior. So in other words, cerebral palsy affects the heck out of my life. Like cerebral palsy is something that just affects me every day, all day. It's not a day I wake up and forget I have cerebral palsy. My whole life, since 8 months old, I guess since I was born, I've been living with this condition. It has affected my life in so many ways. And basically I decided to make this channel to live my life on camera, but it's to inspire people. Like it's to inspire those with cerebral palsy, those without, those with any type of disability. It's to inspire. I just really want to inspire the world to keep going, to keep pushing. Don't let anything that is supposed to stop you. Although I don't think that this was supposed to stop me, man. This is my purpose. Like if cerebral palsy didn't live with me, my whole world would be so different, and I don't think I would like my life, because we'll get into all of that. But it also causes stiff muscles, weak muscles, tremor. It could affect your vision, swallowing, hearing, speech. It could affect a lot of things. Obviously walking, fine motor skills, just as simple as tying a shoe. Some people do have seizures. Like, it comes with a lot of health issues. Our life expectancy isn't that long. Usually you'll see children with or adults with wheelchairs. They might have cerebral palsy. Well, let's just call it CP. They might have CP. People with walkers may have CP. People, you never know. Like, it affects everyone differently. How cerebral palsy affects my life. So, like I said, when I was born with it. They didn't diagnose it till about 8 months. My mom, till I was like 8 months old, my mom told them that it was something going on. It was something wrong. Like, her baby, like, wasn't developing the way that she should be. And she went to multiple doctors and stuff. And it wasn't until I was 8 months old that a doctor diagnosed me with cerebral palsy and told my mother and father that I would never be able to hold my own bottle, let alone walk. Now, I'm going to just pause right there and tell you guys that not only do I walk, your girl is driving, your girl is working, your girl is living life. Like, I've completed high school. I just went to college. Like, I just been living. So one thing I do want to just put a pin right there. Like, if a doctor tells you guys, like, you don't have long to live, or a loved one that you love, like, that you don't have long to live, or you might not be able to do this, or you may never walk again, man, come on. Like, I want to introduce to you guys the doctor I serve. And his name is God. And God is powerful. God can do anything. And one thing that my mother instilled in me as a young girl was faith. And I have faith so big that I'm walking. You hear me? Like, it's just hard. It's really hard not to get emotional because it's so much that I have to say. It's so much that I've been through. And I may ramble because, like, it's just itching in me to get it out, because for so long, you guys, like, I was so silent about my disability. Like, I didn't talk to nobody about it. I didn't share what I was going through or anything, because, like, it showed. Like, wherever I walked, wherever I went, like, my disability was on my sleeve. I walked with a walker when I was younger. I still do sometimes, but it's been like about a month or two since I've even seen it. But I mean, I still walk differently, so people can tell as soon as they see me that is something going on with me. My whole left side of my body is weaker. It droops. Like, I don't know if you guys could probably tell, but, like, for so long, y'all, I've been so silent about it. So this is, like, the first step of me, like, being confident and being able to talk about what I go through, to share my life with everybody, because I believe that that I can be an inspiration. Like, a lot of my friends and family tells me that I inspire them, but I can only imagine, like, what I can do for I have to stop crying. Hold on. Woo! Okay. My friends and family tell me all the time, like, that I inspire them, but they don't even know how much they inspire me just being in my life. But I can only imagine, like, what I can do for kids who have a disability. There was nobody talking to me like this when I was growing up. I went through this stuff with my friends and family, and, like, my doctors and my therapists and stuff. But I didn't have anybody that was like me around me. Like, I didn't have anybody with a disability around me. So I never felt the need to talk about it. I never could relate to somebody about it. So I didn't talk about it. When you have something like this, it's difficult. It's super difficult. And with this YouTube channel, like, I will be getting in depth about things that I face, the challenges I face, the things that I go through, how I believe that I'm viewed by society, and I will also be interviewing people in society telling me how they view me, just so like you guys can see, and I am super, super, super nervous about sharing because people can be so cruel. But as nervous as I am, I'm more excited, man, for like just so many people that can be touched and that can be motivated, y'all. Like, y'all don't even understand me. And I'm also excited to meet new people. But, it wasn't until I got into college where I actually met people that were able to communicate with me. And one young lady, her name is Tiana, and she has spina bifida. And I will never forget Tiana, because Tiana showed me that, like, no matter what obstacles are in front of you, like, you can get through it. This young lady was coming she was coming to classes in her wheelchair and getting around quicker than the people that was on their feet. Like, and she had a lot of friends. Like, people love Tiana. I love Tiana, you hear me? And like, I'm just so grateful that I was able to meet her, because she really inspired me, and she had so many questions for me. And at the time, like, I was in awe of her. Like, I couldn't even answer the questions the right way. And so if she ever watches this video, Tiana, I love you, and you really inspired me to actually do stuff like this, because people need to be aware. People need to be aware of the obstacles that the physical obstacles that people are facing. So many times we hear about depression, we hear about anxiety, all type of mental illness, but we don't really talk about physical illnesses. Like, I mean, you hear about cancer, you hear about lupus, but you don't hear about cerebral palsy, you don't hear about spina bifida, you don't hear about muscular dystrophy, you don't hear about autism. We're not educated on it, and that's what I want to do. And I know it's a lot of kids on YouTube who watch videos. My sister and my nephew, they watch kids play with toys. I think it's so odd, because like, they could be playing with toys, but they want to watch kids play with toys. Anyway, I know it's a lot of kids on YouTube, and so with that being said, like, I want to educate the kids too. Parents, if you're watching this, go get your kids, because I believe that they need to know. A lot of times I run into children who are just ignorant, and I mean ignorant, not like ignorant as in stupid, ignorant as in just uneducated on people that are different than them. So I get made fun of by kids. Like, it was one time I was in a bathroom, and my granddad and I, yeah, it was my granddad and I, we went to the movies, and he was standing outside the bathroom, and I went into the bathroom, and it was like these young girls. I was young, but they were younger. They had to be like 7 or 8. And they like in a little circle or whatever, like, ooh, why she walk like that? Ooh, ooh this, ooh that. And then another girl was like, don't say that, because that could be your mama, that could be your daughter. And I'm just like, the difference in how they were raised, man, or the difference in how they think, like, just really boggle my mind, because I'm just like, thank you, sis. Like, thank you, little sis, for sticking up for me, telling her, you know, like, that could be your mom, that could be your sister. And to wear this green ribbon, man, it takes tough skin, because there are people who will make fun of you and stuff, and they just won't understand, and you just kind of got to be ready for whatever comes your way. So on this channel, I will be having the camera like follow me throughout the day, whether it be somebody's recording me or I'm recording myself. Like I said, just so you guys can see the challenges and the things that I face every day. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I really do. And I look forward to everybody listening and just watching and sharing and commenting and stuff. And I look forward to educating you guys on this condition that I live with, and the way that I take it on every day. But it's by the grace of God that I'm able to still be here, still thrive, still live a normal life. And I thank my parents. I thank my family and my friends as well, but I especially thank my parents for allowing me to live that normal life. Like sending me to a school where I was challenged to watch everybody not like me, and still find a way to make friends and stuff. And I appreciate my friends who accepted me in both grade school and high school, and even college, and even just my coworkers and stuff. Like, I just appreciate all of you guys accepting me, because I know there's people out there who don't get accepted. There's people out there who don't get accepted. There's people out there who don't have a supportive family that have a disability. There are people out there who don't have friends that have a disability, who are alone. And with all that being said, I'm here. I'm here for you guys. I promise you I am, because although I had friends and family, I didn't have you guys. Like, I didn't have other people with disabilities around me. And I want to be that person for you guys. And if I'm the only person, I will be the only person. I will stretch myself so far to be there for all of y'all. It's not even funny. And this is the platform that I'm starting off with. I do have an upcoming organization that I'm currently working on, just getting the legal stuff set in stone, and it is called No Limits Youth Organization, and that name is copyrighted. So that No Limits thing it's real, and it's going to be awesome, and it's going to provide engaging workshops and activities and events for children to come together who have a disability, and to learn from each other, share with each other, mingle with each other. It's also going to be educational for the parents. There will be therapy provided, all type of stuff, all type of fun things. And so just stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. Also, I do have a play. It is called No Limits. No Limits is my favorite phrase. But I do have a play. It is called No Limits. It is on DVD. But I would sell it out of my house. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it now, though, because I am working on another play. But if you're interested in a copy, it is $10. It was probably one of my proudest moments to be able to produce that and write that and direct that. And yeah. So feel free to subscribe to this channel, please. I really appreciate the subscribers and the people that will view these videos. And give this video a huge thumbs up if you like what you hear. Comment down below. Just give me some feedback, positive feedback, constructive criticism. I love it all. It doesn't matter. My social media will be in the descriptions below if you guys would like to follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I don't really tweet, so I'm not really going to put my Twitter up, but I will put my Instagram, my Facebook, and my Instagram, my Facebook on the Snapchat maybe. This is my first video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was kind of educational. I hope that it wasn't too emotional in the part that I cried on. But I love you guys, and I appreciate all of you tuning in. And until next time, stay tuned for the next video.